Good afternoon and happy Tuesday. Meteorologist Aaron White here with the 10 Weather Impact Show. It's a great day and we have Breana joining us today.
Yeah, always love to join you guys here. And Aaron, I got to say thank you because we have some great weather that we've been noticing recently. I will take it.
Honestly,
feeling really good.
Today has been just perfect.
Yeah.
We've had low humidity. We've had perfect sunshine.
Yeah.
And this morning dipping into the 60s and a few into the upper 50s.
Oh my gosh, people were taking early morning walks out there, really like taking advantage of it because we're not used to seeing this right now.
It's been kind of wild just the last few weeks. We've had showers and storms here and there. We've had that humidity. We've had the heat. It honestly just turned out to be a perfect day.
It's an easy day for you.
Yeah,
how's that feel?
Yeah, it feels good. It feels good. And it's going to feel great because we have some more nice weather through the rest of today. Even going into tomorrow, we have that lower humidity. And as we kick off tomorrow, we have the first day of the Ohio State Fair and really looking at some nice conditions. But for the rest of today, low humidity, so enjoy it. Take the dog out for a walk, maybe take the kids out to the pool this afternoon. Temperatures are in the low 80s right now. We got low 80s right on through 6 p.m. And there you go, just a couple of clouds out there. Otherwise, perfect sunshine here for today. And that low humidity, those dew points in the upper 50s to lower 60s, just making it feel really nice here today. And if you're maybe not going to the pool, but maybe heading out to the lake, the wind not going to be bad, about 5 to 10 miles per hour. So not really creating any chop on the water if you're taking the boat out or maybe going paddleboarding or kayaking. 85 degrees for a high temperature here this afternoon. Really looking at perfect conditions. Water temperatures are up there into the upper 70s, so overall not a bad Tuesday for really coming our way here across central Ohio. Or maybe you're heading out for a golf game. Today's going to be a good day for tee time this afternoon. Also, even going into tomorrow and Thursday as we're tracking dry conditions here across the region. The only change that's going to happen, and you'll notice it pretty quickly, is we are going to start to see that humidity rising and our temperatures are going to be rising as well. So really, today's the perfect day of the next 7 as we have the lower humidity, temperatures in the mid 80s here for this afternoon. Going into Wednesday, though, we're getting closer to 90, and you'll start to feel that humidity a little bit more as well, and especially on Thursday. So that's why Thursday is a little bit of a change here as we have more humidity and, of course, more heat as we get up into the lower 90s. And eventually, that heat and humidity will fuel chances for showers and storms as we get closer to the weekend, maybe as early as Friday, but especially as we get into Saturday and Sunday, scattered showers and storms are going to be a possibility here through the weekend. Right now, not looking like a washout, so don't cancel your plans just yet, but just note as you're making plans, or if you already have plans in place here for Saturday and Sunday, we have the chance for showers and storms, so just keep in mind maybe a backup plan in case some rain moves in if you're going to be outdoors. Maybe have a way to go inside if you have anything going on there for Saturday or Sunday. As we go through the rest of today, not really tracking anything, not even a cloud in the sky, nothing here on the hour-by-hour forecast to worry about for the rest of your Tuesday. And going into tonight, still tracking clear skies, maybe a few scattered clouds across West Virginia, maybe a few high clouds passing through here across central Ohio, but really not much to track here for the overnight hours. So what that means is with clear skies and light winds once again, our temperatures will be dropping here pretty quickly for the overnight hours, back down into the lower to middle 60s, maybe not quite as cool as we had this morning, but still cool enough, a welcome change to what we've had recently with the higher humidity and our morning temperatures in the lower to middle 70s, getting lower to middle 60s. Definitely a welcome change. So we'll have that again here for tomorrow morning. As we go through your Wednesday, still tracking a lot of sunshine here across central Ohio. A few scattered clouds passing through during the afternoon, but really not going to cause any problems. Nothing to worry about here for your Wednesday. But for today, sunshine, 85 degrees for a high temperature. Again, the wind, not bad, northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Because this is out of the north and east, it's pulling in some of the lower humidity values here for today. But the wind is going to be switching to the south and southeast here going into tonight and for tomorrow. And that's going to start to return some of that moisture, return the humidity, and you'll start to notice it a little bit tomorrow, but definitely here by Thursday and Friday. So our forecast tonight, clear skies, 63 degrees for a low temperature. Maybe a nice night to open up the windows and let some fresh air in. No AC here for the overnight hours. As we go into tomorrow, AC's back on. We're up to 90 for a high temperature. Mostly sunny skies in the forecast. Winds southeast at about 5 to 10. Really, still some nice conditions here for your Wednesday. As we head into the 7-day forecast, again, changes are happening as we get closer to the weekend. We have showers and storms back in the forecast. After Thursday, you'll notice the heat, you'll notice the humidity as we get up to about 92 degrees for a high temperature. Humidity likely going to make it feel like it's in the mid 90s, so those heat index values will be a little bit up there, not quite close to 100, so that's at least the good news. The higher heat and higher humidity actually just going to stay to our west, but you'll notice it here for Thursday and Friday. By Friday, though, we do have those chances for showers and storms back in the forecast, and they will continue here as we head into the weekend, and so will the heat and humidity. High temperatures are in the upper 80s and still close to 90 here as we look ahead to Saturday and Sunday, and we are back up to 90 as we get into the start of the next work week. But it's going to be kind of an interesting next few days. We have some dry conditions, a break from those pop-up showers and storms, and perfect timing because the state fair kicks off tomorrow.
I know. We can't have rain for that. We need our fried food, our funnel cakes, our roller coaster rides. Yeah, you don't want to do that in rain.
I know,
and humidity. So we will take this. I love this weather.
Yeah, so we got a couple nice days for that. It's going to be, we'll have to watch if you're heading out to the fair, of course, going into Saturday and Sunday. That's going to be kind of questionable right now. But hopefully it's, like I said, it's not going to be a washout. So maybe some of the showers and storms will just stay to our south, and maybe not something we'll have to worry about.
Hope,
but we'll see.
Maybe just go Friday, if you can.
Yeah.
If not, just take a risk.
Yeah, exactly. And as we talk about storms in our forecast, let's talk about storms. Check this out. That is wild. This is a door cam. This is from Florida, capturing the moment lightning struck the ground in Keystone Heights on Monday. Just wild to see that captured on a door cam right there.
Oh my gosh, loud too, shows a little bit of that spark, a little bit of that fire going on. I mean, again, just shows how powerful lightning really is.
Yeah.
Got to be careful outside. I mean, this happened just randomly too. That's crazy.
Yeah, and then we talk about severe weather and stuff. Of course, other dangers being hail, tornadoes, and severe winds, but lightning is always present with thunderstorms, and it's always a danger. You never know when, if you hear thunder, you are close enough to get struck by lightning. So just keep that in mind if we ever have storms in the forecast. Just be alert of what's happening in the area.
Yeah, I'm sure those homeowners definitely heard what was outside there. That's crazy.
Yeah, wild if you're in the home and all of a sudden
I would have jumped. Absolutely. I'm sure they did too. So hopefully they're okay.
I'm sure. Yeah. So as far as we have seen, everything is a-okay. Just striking that the ground there, just near the home. But something that is also happening on the other side of the country, that was in Florida. This is on the West Coast in Washington. Evacuations are actually still in place due to the Lake Spokane fire, which is actually burning in Washington state. Now, the fire has burned 2,331 acres and is only, unfortunately, 1% contained. So nearly 200 firefighters are working really hard to get it under control in full fire suppression mode. Washington Department of Natural Resources says the fire was human caused, and as of the most recent update, one structure had been destroyed, which the fire has been fueled by the brush and just the dry brush, the dry timber out there.
Wow. That is unfortunate. Of course, want to make sure everyone is very careful out there. Dry conditions, 1% contained too. They got a long road ahead for them. Yeah,
and it's unfortunate, of course, with that fire, being 1% contained. There's also that fire that's been burning around the Grand Canyon. One of the last updates that we heard yesterday was that it was only 8% contained. So it's, unfortunately, it's that season. There's a lot of wildfires happening. We've seen that, of course, in the western part of the U.S. We've seen that in Canada, and that's been, sending some of that wildfire smoke into our region here at times back in May and June. So it's something we'll have to watch as we go through, and hopefully the firefighters can get a better handle on the situation soon.
Think about the residents and the crew members. They were certainly very busy, especially over out on the west.
Yeah, definitely.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. So read the flag that's on the front.
Well, turning to some more positive news here, history changed forever with just 12 words. This past Sunday marked the anniversary of one of humanity's greatest achievements. In 1969, Neil Armstrong became the first person to walk on the moon. As he stepped onto the lunar surface, he delivered the iconic phrase. The Apollo 11 mission has since inspired generations of space exploration. 56th anniversary.
So cool. Yeah, I get chills when I hear that audio. Just like I don't know, just something exciting about it. And I can only imagine growing up in that time. I've heard stories from my parents about watching stuff, and just there was just so much excitement with the space race, of course, in the 60s, and then more missions continuing into the 70s. And I mean, stuff is still, of course, happening today with SpaceX and stuff going on with the International Space Station. But just hearing that audio when he stepped onto the moon for the first time, it just like.
I know
just something incredible about it.
We have a lot of cool museums, obviously, around the country focused on like Apollo 11 and different things like that. I will say, if you want to go check it out, so in New Mexico, my last station in Alamogordo specifically, so a little bit more south of the state there, they have a really cool exhibit. And I remember going, and I did a whole story on it, and they had Apollo 11, a certain section of that area too. So, and they kept replaying that audio. So it's just coming into it, walking, and it was very surreal. So you're going to have to make a trip.
Yeah, it kind of puts you there. Just kind of give you a little bit more of the experience and how it was for them and stuff. And it's always cool, going to different museums like that. One of the ones that I went to was in Huntsville, Alabama. They have the U.S. Space and Rocket Center.
All right.
So they have some of the spacecraft there and stuff, and you can learn about some of the different missions.
There you go.
It's always cool stuff. But we could talk about that for hours. So we'll wrap it up here for today, as we are talking about just a beautiful forecast. So now that we're wrapping things up, get outside, enjoy the sunshine, enjoy the perfect weather we have here today. Later on tonight, Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz will be in with an update on the weather. So until then, you can of course catch more news and weather online at 10tv.com. Have a great afternoon.